Yay Networks. Hello and welcome to There I Said It. I'm Georgia Alfredas along with my amazing host, Gary with the T and Tamara Cherie. Hello, darlings.
Hi, how are you? Hey, guys.
How you doing this weekend?
So awesome.
Look,
this
I
weekend.
said this weekend. How was your weekend?
I'm so excited because Gary has invited a special celebrity guest on the show today. Gary knows all the celebrities. So whenever we have a celebrity guest, you do too, Tamara. But Gary's like, hey, can you come on? What you doing? Will you come on? So thank you, Gary. And today we have Monyetta Shaw. Love Monyetta Shaw. She's a wife. She's an author, philanthropist. She's, a TV personality. And also it said actress. And I was like, let me see if she's an actress. Girl, let me find out. You are all over IMDb. Like you got like 25 things on IMDb, like real stuff.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
No, not like Monyetta Shaw as self, like an actress. I was like, oh, well, let me find out.
Bring it back. That was back in the day, but I'm coming back. Yes.
I love it.
I love it. Hey, Monyetta,
thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Hello,
Hey.
I'm good.
Oh, thank you. So are you. So I also was looking at your website because, I started spying just to see. You are doing all the things. Okay. So much. There's so much. I was like, where do I start? First, I'm shopping on your site. Okay. I'm getting all the things. I'm getting you. It's all about keeping it classy.
That's it.
So tell us about, it seems like all the theme. It's the themes, keeping it classy. So talk to us about that.
It really is. It ended up being my brand, the essence of me. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was on Atlanta Exes with some amazing women. And that was around the time that I was going through a breakup. And the whole world got to witness it and see it and just watching how I move. And I got a lot of like DMs, emails, just like stopped in the street, like, oh, girl, you're so classy. Like, how do you keep it together? And how you put the kids first. I actually wrote 2 books about that, actually. And so, it kind of stuck with me. And that's honestly super important, especially when you are the example and you have these amazing kids to, just that look up to you. So so all of my brands entail that. Keep it classy. And you see I'm rocking the Keep It Classy nails that I launched in September. It just stuck with me. And it's who I am, honestly.
So, Go ahead. I was just going to say, I had a breakup too. And, I have a son from that breakup. Well, many breakups, but it was very hard for me to keep it classy. How did you? Because mine was private. Okay. So you know what I mean? It wasn't out there. Everybody didn't find out about this and about that. So nobody knew my life. And it was very, very hard to keep it classy. And I'm just going to keep it real. I probably didn't keep it real classy, but
you sure damn didn't when you broke up that Dallas Maverick. Don't try it.
Shut your mouth, boy.
I remember.
So I'm just asking, how did you keep it? We all knew your business.
Yeah.
How did you keep it classy?
Everybody. Like I said, it was important because I know it was not just about me. The second I had children, and a lot of people don't really know that it's no longer just about you. You have the kids and, you got to get over that ego and you got to just ultimately do what's right. And yes, it's hard. Trust me. I done stopped myself in my tracks a couple of times, and it just honestly comes from my upbringing. My mom and dad, my mom passed 2 years ago, but they would have been married for 50 years before she passed. And that's all I knew. And I wanted that for my kids, but I still have a beautiful thing now. Beautiful family, blended family with my husband and them, and ultimately that's what was important to me. And like I said, it's literally who I am. So in those moments when I wanted to go real low to the gutter pits of hell, I just, got back and I was like, okay, if my parents see this, I'm going to embarrass the hell out of them. And one day when my kids get old enough to surf the worldwide internet, which they are now, they're not going to see their mom acting a complete donkey fool. I'm not perfect. Let's be very clear. We do handle our business and, go through things, but I choose not to put everybody in the group chat. And I know it's not too popular right now, but, like I said, it's the kids will see it one day and that, but just strong in my head, like through and through when I would.
Now, Monyetta, so we gonna rewind. Now, that damn guy that you broke up with, was he from Shreveport, Louisiana? He couldn't have been from Shreveport because we know better. The guys from Shreveport, honey, the people from Shreveport, honey, are nice and classy country people because I'm not from right up the street, honey, from Port Arthur, Texas. So, honey, so we know that. But we're going to just rewind. I'm going to just call it. So the guy that you just happen to have that breakup with, does this happen to be Neo?
Yes, that would be his good.
Just the guy.
That was Neo. So, I'm not, because you know, girl, you and I are friends, and I'm not saying this because, honey, we talking. But one thing I can say about you have kept shit classy. You did not get out there, honey, and just spew all this different venom, honey, and stuff about it, because you do know you have kids with this man, number one. And just like you said, those damn kids are on the internet now. They could go back and read all that stuff, honey, about what their mama said, but they ain't gonna read about what their mama said. Now, they might read about what their stepmama said.
Oh, what a break.
But
I'm dead.
But they not gonna read what they mama said.
You're a petty man.
So did you pass on books to honey to any of these other women? Did they get the book Keep It Classy?
I could not. Honestly, I don't know if they have the book. But I actually know that my husband's Anyway, my beautiful, beautiful bonus baby, her mom actually has one of my books. So
yeah.
Because it's not just that side, it's the other side as well. So
Okay.
we work very hard to keep a good relationship. So it's important.
You also have a book, like a workbook, like a co-parent. I was like, what? This is fabulous.
Really?
Everybody needs this co-parenting workbook. I just love that.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm like, of course, we have our phones and our schedules on our phones, but I'm old school, and so I like to write stuff down and see them. So it helps. It helps immensely for me to have that co-parenting planner. Like, okay, they were with the dad today, doing this, and all the activities that the kids are in. So it just helps a lot. So yes, the co-parenting planner. And
you could tell you also. Cause let me tell you something. I have have brothers and sisters, and what have and from Lake Charles. And do you know my mom and daddy and my family, we used to go visit my daddy, ex-wife, and the kids on the weekends. It was like a vacation to go from Port Arthur to Lake Charles. They don't do that no more. Let that bitch go. I ain't let her come drive my children. But
exactly. Yeah, you got, like, at the end of the day, we want the kids to know, even if it's not what we planned on, it's life, it's happening. We can either do two things: just be mature adults about it, or just be, childish and like just hold on to something that's not there anymore. And it's important for us to just all be a family. Let's just explain to them that you have more people to love now. And so, like, why not just, I know it's hard at times, again, I will say that, but
I do want to ask you this, because if I'm not mistaken, your name was mentioned on Bad and Bougie, and you wasn't even on that show.
Bring me a check, honey. What am I?
I was about to ask, how did you feel about that? Did you know your name was being mentioned in these rooms that you were not even in?
I didn't know it was mentioned like that, but the cast of it, all of them are literally like my friends, real friends, some closer than others. And so I knew that my name came up, but I didn't know it came up like that.
Okay, please do explain. Please, I need to know. Came up like what? Who said it? I'm sorry for those of us who don't know, who might be listening or watching and don't know. How was the name come? How did it come up? And I know that your children's stepmother is on that show, Crystal.
Yeah,
right?
She's on the show.
Did she bring it up? And how did she? You may not want to say it, but I know Tamra will.
Tamra, what happened?
You're a reality queen.
I mean, literally, her name kept being mentioned because she just said she has friends on the show. So sometimes it would casually, I think it came up probably the first episode that it kept coming up as far as her name being mentioned as far as like, where I'm friends with her, and they're trying not to cross like, this boundary, like this is my friend. This is my friend. She had friends holding up for her, honey. So they had to understand that this is her friend, and that, and I guess she's like going through maybe some things that she may have already gone through before now.
Yeah, she's going through it then. Yeah. I think ultimately, the girls like, I know Malaysia and Crystal met briefly at the kids' birthday parties. Our kids are super close. But that was that. It was like in passing. Tamika never met her. And I don't know about Goshay and Princess. So so it came up like that, I guess. Tamika was the one who was like, girl, I'm Mo friend, like going in. I'm like, really,
Yes.
girl? And she called me after the fact and said, I was like, Tamika, you did not make it super uncomfortable, did you? Like, I'm just going to be me. I don't know her. But the silver lining is they're super close now, her and Tamika. So like I told her, I was like, see for yourself, that's the kids. She's like part of the family, like
Yes.
our kids are best friends with their brothers and sister. And that's just how we do things. They see each other all the time when they're with their dad and grandma. I haven't talked to her. Well, we text recently, but I haven't seen Crystal in over a year. But it's no beef, child. Just
but Monyetta, okay, and this is a good thing too, and that's good because that's one thing I still say. I don't know why you ain't messy. You keep it nice and calm.
You have every reason to be messy, and you're not.
But let me tell you something. I mean, at the end of so you just sit back. But girl, technically, I mean, you could write a book, honey, and say,
She already did.
Yeah, I mean, another one. What goes around comes around.
Comes around.
Girl, because I always say to these girls, honey, okay, girl, this is my spouse, honey. I'm going to use a punk. I ain't going to even use a woman. Queen, these queens, girl, if you think you could beat me rocking, bitch, then you could have my chair. Girl, you ain't gonna be no goddamn better than me, because if he did it with me, girl, you gonna get your turn too. Just wait. Now, girl, so now we gotta all be kumbaya. Well, girl, he did to me too. Well, bitch, you did it to me.
Okay.
I explained the timeline before. I think we were on the reel. So I know a lot of people stick to that, but I feel like it's other reasons that they do. However, she was not the immediate reason. So I know people do say that. But everybody still say that. They still go in. So I don't know what that's about. You have to ask them. But, I guess everybody has to experience their own, relationship and what things happen. But people do change. But in that situation, so there was very similar.
Well, we're not considering I'm gonna say it, Crystal. I met Crystal. She came to the show. I like her. She's a very sweet girl. Yeah. She's a very sweet, nice girl.
Yeah, judge for yourself. Like, I'm not gonna throw nothing. Like, Crystal, she's a fun girl. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Let me ask you this. Have you given her advice? If you had some advice for her with what she's going through right now, what would be your advice to her or anyone?
Anyone that's going through.
I know it's keep it classy. Okay, I know that's number one.
That's number one, but it's very hard. But yeah, anyone can do it it's a choice. But honestly, just make sure she's speaking life into herself, pour into herself, and make sure that the kids, like before she reacts to make sure you're thinking about the bigger picture. Because I know so many times you get caught up in that situation at hand. And it could take you for a loop. It could take you all over the place. But at the end of the day, that's not worth it. So I would just have to say, take a moment. Like I like to say, sleep on it. And if you still feel the same way and still feel that you need to say the words that you want to get off your chest or send that text.
Or key that car. No, I'm not trying to give advice, but everybody's keyed one car in their life. Everybody's done it once. Don't do that.
No, not everybody.
Like you want to do. Y'all didn't catch that, but anyway, it's all good. Let's keep it classy. Just make sure that you're thinking about it. Like, think first. Don't just react first. That will have to be a great, especially in the thick of the healing. You definitely have to do that and really do the healing. Like, take some reflection, self-reflection, see what you could have done differently. So you won't repeat whatever it was, because everybody, you got to own up to your part in the situation. Maybe there were some red flags that you overlooked because of certain reasons. I know I did at times, because I wanted so bad for it to work, when my parents had, but still, like, if this person is showing you that they're not really ready for that, and you need to listen, So yeah, just make sure you do the proper work on yourself to really heal, not just saying it, but being about it. And it shows in your actions.
And before we move on, because you have more going on, I would want to ask you this because Neo was in entertainment news last week. I do believe people caught him walking with, I guess, 2 girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Miami or something.
Is that something that, were you shocked by that?
Honestly, no. I'm not shocked. I wasn't shocked at all. I'm really, this might sound a little different, but I'm glad that he's finally living in his truth, not having a lie.
Okay.
One. And he seems lighter. He seems happier, just as long as he keeps that part of his life away from his, the family, like the kids. Whatever makes them happy.
Yeah, but you got your new husband, honey, and you're doing new things, honey. So that's all what matters.
And that's the blessings of keeping it classy.
That's the blessing. And I think because you kept it classy,
yes,
that's why you were able to move on without, you know what I mean? You've moved on. You're in a happy life. You got this wonderful blended family. And, your husband's handsome, girl.
Thank you.
Hers look just like yours, Monyetta.
Okay, just right, Monyetta. That's all he means. He ain't even.
They both from a tribe call.
So I would want to talk really, really quick. Can we talk about your experience on Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Yes.
I would love to talk about how did you feel about Real Housewives of Atlanta and working on that particular, because we know you did Atlanta Exes before, and then you came in with the ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta. How was your experience with that?
Honestly, I had a good time on the show because I've been connected. I was really connected. You know how sometimes they come together with people they really don't know each other, but I've been connected in these ATL streets, honey. So to come on the show, it was cool, but of course, different shows are different, and I had fun though. I had fun. You just it's funny when you get to see what people really say in the confessionals, then you like, wait, hold on, well maybe I should have been nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm just used to just keeping it a buck, and if I rock with you, I rock with you, especially if I've been rocking with you for years. So I was a bit shocked by certain parts of it, and it just left a taste in my mouth.
What was the most shocking part for you?
Just to see my then homegirl Sheree go in on the confessional every chance she got. I was like, wait a minute, but you was just at my party, my Instagram party. Everybody like,
doesn't that throw you for a loop? Like, wait, what?
Like, give me a heads up or something if this is what we doing. So yeah, just little stuff like that, I knew of Marlo, like we respect each other and saw each other in the streets, hey, talk, but we weren't on what me and Sheree was. Like we would talk around again, had mutual friends, we would go out sometimes, So Marla, like, I wasn't tripping on that. Like, I just didn't rock with her then. You know what I mean? Because, like, we weren't that close. So, but I was really surprised by Sheree. So a
lot of people surprised by Sheree with Simon the other day, too. So, hey.
I think they've been friends, though, because I know Robin, Akon's wife, she's super sweet. They've been knowing each other for years. So I think that's the connection. So it's not just, I can't speak for it, though. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah.
Did that have an effect on you all's relationship?
Yeah, for sure. I haven't spoken to her since.
Oh, really?
Now, but wait, I got to ask you something. Do you see the confessionals before we see them? Or are you seeing them before the public sees them? Or are you seeing them real time?
Well, we get it sent to us a couple of days before.
Oh, that's great.
And you didn't want to be like, wait, girl, because you were keeping it classy.
So it's on site, we're like, word, that's how you feel. And honestly, we talked about it when we did before, but it's just like, we talked about it the first time, talked about it the second time, and then she told me why, and I was like, okay, I didn't really agree with that, but okay. And then the last time I saw, I was like, all right, well, I'm straight.
Yeah, 3 strikes.
But but do you take that serious? Because this is my thing, Monyetta. Like I used to tell all the girls when they would come through the station, if it was me, I would let you know, okay, Monyetta, bitch, I'm cursing you out in 10 minutes, but at the end of the show, bitch, we going shop.
You could do that, Gary.
Give me a heads up, because I do believe that in real situations, in real relationships with females, males, whatever, authentic, problems will arise. You know what I mean? So you don't have to just make up a stupid beef or like just say something just because. I don't know if the producer told you to say that. I don't know what's happening, but it makes no sense. Because there was several times when I was kind of told to say, well, you should say this, man. I was like, no. And it was about her. I'm like, no, I don't feel like that about her. So, but I can say something that I do feel is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why, whatever. But it is what it is. I still, no matter what it is, no matter amount of money that's thrown at me. I'm going to do something that's true to myself and authentic, you know? So it is what it is. You know, whatever God has for me, it's for me. And I'm cool with that.
Absolutely.
So would you do the show again? Are you open to doing the show again?
I'm open. Yeah, it's an awesome experience. You know, the ladies are cool, and I would definitely, because I think that the world needs to see a different side of what they're showing right now. Like,
I would like to see
family
something.
is a beautiful family, beautiful blended family. We have a ball. Gary knows, like the parties we throw at the house, like when we just really have a good time. And, you know, the kids and the, you know, relationships between my husband and with his ex, you know, just like how we get through things. Like everybody goes through that, and they would like, it would be a great thing to see that, or even, you know, my children.
Maybe you should do your own reality show. Maybe we should have the
refreshing.
Call it Blended.
Yeah, I love that. Honestly, we're actually working on some things. So you might be.
I love that.
Okay.
I love it.
Blended, but not like you would say, Gary, because she's black and he's white. I'm talking about blended because it's family.
With the family.
Okay. We're all blended family. Yes.
Yeah. But then, you know what? But Monyetta, I mean, if that's the case, hell, go to town and show the Bell Collective. Hell, that's right up the street.
Come on,
it is the ways up the street.
Carlos Queen produced that, so honey.
Yes, I know you guys are doing your thing.
Thank you, girl. Come on over. I know you now.
Y'all friends now.
Yeah, we're friends now, girl.
Okay, so what's your favorite reality show?
Ooh.
Do you watch anything? And if you do, what is your favorite reality show?
Oh wow, what is my favorite reality show? I will say I love my girl Egypt and Mike. Like it's reality, but it's, you know, real estate. They are
love Egypt.
Positive, you know, vibe. It's a great example.
Yeah,
so I love that.
Yes,
honestly, I do like, you know, you gotta support the housewives. You got to like I like Beverly Hills, Atomic, Atlanta. Those are ones that because I have friends on the show too.
I was just to say, you're watching because you have friends. You have friends on the show.
Honestly, it's an amazing platform and it's life changing. So I feel like if you able to maneuver it and you're able to function and keep your mental intact,
which is important,
and not take everything seriously, very seriously.
Yes, exactly. You know, some people built for it, some people not, and that's okay. So
okay, I know I'm not built for it because I can't keep it classy. So
you gonna go off. You gonna go off food.
I ain't gonna be able to keep it classy.
They love that too. Look at it. Our friends, they love that too. You might be perfect.
They would love you. Be like, what you doing?
Exactly.
You just show up today.
So Monyetta, what's next for Monyetta?
Oh gosh, what is next? Like I said, we're working on some very awesome things. I have the Keep It Classy Nails, and it's available on keepitclassynails.com. And in maybe like 3 weeks, it'll be available on a huge reseller platform. Well, okay.
Congratulations.
Got exclusive. It'll be available on Amazon.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then coming up, we're going to launch in a few stores. So I'm super excited about that, honey. When I say it's a lot of work, so that's been keeping me busy for the past 8 months. I launched at BeautyCon in September. So it's taking up a lot of my time. I just finished my very first leading role in a movie.
What's the movie? I'm about to look it up right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's not out yet. It's in post-production, but the name of it is Deadly Attraction.
Who else is in it?
Amazing. Oh my gosh. My boy Trey he was in The Wire. Trey's in everything. This awesome actor named V. What's his last name? You know, he plays Michael. The amazing, talented Whitney. Whitney's been a lot of things. She plays my best friend. It's amazing.
Well, that's good. Well, honey, you gotta keep going. You gotta use that platform, honey.
Oh yes, honey. Yes, gotta keep it going. Gotta push it out. Have working on some more books. I have children's books out as well. So
are the books? The books that are on your site, are they about are those your kids' names?
Yes,
are they? That's so cute.
Yes. Thank you so much.
let's get into some of this drama. Okay, some celebrity drama. We want to know your take. And since we're talking about acting, let's talk about Blue Ivy Carter. She is going to do make her acting debut in the sequel to The Lion King. You know, her mom, she's going to do the prequel, I guess, not the sequel, prequel to The Lion King. So she's been added to the cast. You know, her mom was in it. And I loved the one Beyonce was in because I loved Really Black is King that came with it. So that made me happy. Sure.
So did I. Yeah.
Disney already dropped a sneak peek. What do you think about, yes, is there some, because her mom's doing it, she gets to do it. There's something to that.
I love it. That mother-daughter duo.
About the nepotism, honey. I love it. I think it's amazing, especially I'm all about, pushing your kids if that's what they want to do. And clearly, honey, the way she tore up the stage, honey, on that baby, Blue was getting it.
Blue was getting it.
Follow in her mom's footsteps. I do the same with my kids. If that's what they want to do. My son is getting callbacks after callbacks. He's acting now. So is Maddie. So I think it's a beautiful thing. So
I like really.
Yes.
So you don't mind being a stage mom then?
Baby, listen, I'm already what is it? Momager. Yeah.
Momager, yes.
Trying to keep me together and the kids. It's a lot, honey. So, but I'm in momager mode a lot, actually.
Well, that's good. Well, I got this thing, honey. Tiffany Haddish is speaking out finally, y'all. She said, y'all, that Common has a distinct dating cycle.
Okay, let's hear it. Wait a minute. What does that mean?
She said he's a 2-year person. He give you 2 years.
That sounds right.
And that's that, honey. She did an interview and she said that, honey, that cycle's like basically 2 years. She had 2 years. Serena had 2 years. Most of all those girls had about 2 years. And he takes a break and send them on their way though. But I think, I don't know.
What do you think? Something
happened to Common. He told us something happened to him when he was younger or what have you. But my thing is, him and Jennifer Hudson showed them like a couple to me, period. They just don't look alike.
Scary.
They don't look alike.
I'm sorry, Monyetta. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. I didn't believe him and Tiffany Haddish. I don't believe that either. Sorry.
Listen, maybe I'm just biased. I just saw him at the opening night of Wiz. Congrats to Candy and Ty, one of the producers on it. It's amazing. And he was there a lot. It was star-studded, honey. And
was Jennifer Hudson with him?
Was Jennifer with him?
Not, honey. She was
okay.
Let's just say one of my friends was taking a shot because I was talking to him. I haven't seen him in a while. And baby,
she ain't got a chance.
This man is taking, right? Anyway, but no, it's talking maybe. It could be a 2-year-old. I don't know, child.
But that's sad.
Right one.
Jennifer Hudson don't even look his type, and damn it, Tiffany Haddish. We used to Common being with Erykah Badu. She had his ass crocheting hats and things, honey.
Honey, whatever.
But those girls don't look his type, so I'm like,
I don't know.
Is it almost 2 years for them?
Yeah.
It's almost 2 years. And y'all, don't we wonder when a man just never gets married? I don't know. I'm just saying men, for women, it's a little bit harder, but for a man like him.
He's like an habitual dater.
I feel like he's a habitual dater.
But
absolutely.
I feel like so many women make it hard for the good girls. You know what I mean? Like, if you have whomever, whenever, however, and
that part.
So why would they? If they really don't,
they got options.
Yeah.
They got options. Speaking of options, y'all, baby, this girl say, I ain't gonna let this shit die till I die. Miss Jeannie Mai, baby. She is on Jesus. Miss Jeannie Mai said that came in the house with an AK-47 or whatever. She said she wanna get paid, honey. She is sick of Jesus, and she ain't gonna let his ass rest, honey, because she gonna get him, and if that's the last thing she do. But what kills me about it, they were so in love yesterday.
I know, but now she's accusing him of domestic violence.
Yeah, she's accusing him of domestic violence, domestic abuse, all of this. But I can honestly say, let me ask you this, because now people are saying, why didn't she file for divorce? Because if you remember, Jeezy filed for divorce. Let's just not forget that.
Something is not adding up. I'm sorry, it's not. Because if he was doing all that to her, exactly why
she should have filed back in. This was like one of the dates was back in 2022 when something happened. And then again something happened again in 2022. So she's given all of these dates and listen, I am all pro women. I believe women. I believe in protecting women. But at the same time, if I'm not mistaken, someone tell me if I'm wrong. He filed divorce and she wanted to save her marriage.
Yeah, you got to make this make sense.
You're right.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
So I'm with Monyetta on that. Something's not adding up.
Two and two is not three.
This ain't looking classy, Jeannie.
Exactly. Speaking of classy, I think Gary is lying, but he tried to tell us before we came on that Ice Spice does not like anybody that's not light skinned. And now, where did you find this story, Gary?
Okay.
Where did you find this colorism story? You know what?
And I'm gonna go to that story. I'm gonna go to this back to it. But I'm gonna tell you this: Doja Cat, honey. They said she slammed all y'all parents, all y'all. I'm talking right now, parents. She said, honey, for bringing your children to her concert. She said, leave your damn mistakes at home.
Mistakes?
She said mistakes, honey. Yes, she did.
Okay, I was with her as far as like maybe leaving the kids. If she feels like her music is not for the kids, I'm with her for that. But saying leave your mistakes at home, that part.
She said, honey, first of all, she said, I don't make music for children, honey. She wrote that.
Okay, we understand that.
Then she read it, IDK, honey. She said, I don't care what the fuck you think this is about, but I don't make music for children, so leave your kids at home, motherfuckers. That's what she put.
I mean, if she's saying that clearly, you probably don't want your kids in the audience when she's singing. But you know what I do when I'm at a concert and I see kids, or if now her saying the mistake part, that's like, girl, keep it classy.
I wouldn't keep it classy after that.
Yes. Like she shouldn't have said that. But right. But you know how you're at a movie theater and it's like a rated R movie and there's sex and there's drugs and there's all this stuff and you hear like a 2-year-old. I'm like, come on, get a babysitter or wait till this comes out on cable. Like, what are you doing with your kid here? So I get that. You know, there are I'm not taking my kid to go see, I don't know, whoever. I'm not taking my kid. He's 10. Yeah. So I get that. I get it, but I don't like her saying the mistake part. Like,
not at all.
We all agree on that.
And Gary, to your point about Ice Spice, she's upset because she says that people feel like she's gotten to where she is because she's light skinned and they're discrediting her as an artist. And that's why she's upset. She's saying, no, it's not, it's not, it's colorism, reverse colorism. She's saying that, people are saying that because she's light skinned.
Well, her friend said Ice Spice is a colorist who secretly hates dark-skinned black women, honey. They said the aunt who goes by the name of Baby Storm was Ice Spice's close friend since middle school, decided to expose the popular rapper. According to Baby Storm, Ice Spice tells people that she likes black people. But the mixed race rapper reportedly secretly harbors resentment towards dark-skinned women. She hates y'all asses, she said. She also claimed that Ice Spice, honey, lied about being half Nigerian. So she don't like you dark-skinned women, honey. None of y'all.
But wait a minute,
did she say darkies? Oh,
I think Gary's making it up.
This is not Black History Month, so. But anyway.
So she can say it. But what do you mean she lied about being half Nigerian? If she's not half Nigerian, she's clearly mixed. She's black.
I don't know. She probably mixed with needle and thread, but anyway. Her hair.
You are so stupid.
Africa, let's wind this up.
Okay, Monyetta, we have taken all of your time with our foolishness and our shenanigans, and we appreciate you. Being a part of it. We dragged you in. We tried to drag you in and make you be petty, but you kept it classy the whole time. And we all want to learn from you. So tell us if people want to grab your products, because I really do want to. I even though I'm not co-parenting, but I love that you have these books. I can't wait to get your book. So tell people where they can go. Number one, to get our Keep It Classy nails, and just tell us where to go to get all your stuff
and where they can reach you.
Yes, so you can follow me on Instagram. I think I'm still on Twitter, Facebook, all the good stuff at Monyetta Shaw. That's MONYETTASHAW. And you can go to my website, MonyettaShaw.com, to purchase all things that I have, the books, the planners, even like Keep It Classy t-shirts and mugs and things of that sort. And go to keepitclassynails.com for the exclusive nails until they're on Amazon. So you can go to both. For now.
So, Monyetta, I heard you was going to come out with some sex toys. Is that correct?
Ooh, now I'll let my girl do that. I like a good sex toy now. Don't get it twisted. You want to do a Keep It Classy sex toy, man?
I mean, you just wipe it off before insert.
Okay, so here's the thing. We post new episodes every single Wednesday. Okay, so make sure you are liking, make sure that you hit that alert button so you know as soon as a new episode drops. Monyetta, thank you so much. Y'all can watch us on YouTube, see her beautiful face, and of course you can listen wherever you get your podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Every Wednesday, new episodes drop. Thank you so much, Monyetta.
Thank you, Monyetta.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Yay Networks.